think the universe hates me?
That's a strange question to ask. Why?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it, but I keep getting these recurring dreams, and they're really weird. I just keep dying in them. Yesterday I fell into a black hole, and the other day a tornado hit me. The previous day I drowned in sand, and I'm just wondering, why me?
Were they at least beautiful?
I'm sorry, what?
Like the moments before, was it beautiful? The vast expanse of the stars, the grains of sand, the raindrops accompanying the winds.
Kind of? I don't know if I'm understanding. Are you trying to say, like, it's about the small things?
No, not really. Do you think they were fun? Going where no one has gone, or riding the turbulent winds?
I think so.
Found in the vast expanse of space is the outer wild solar system. Its inhabitants consist of your species, these things, and a now extinct civilization. The goal as a player exists mainly to rediscover the past and figure out what's going on. That's right, you've somehow found yourself in a recurring time loop lasting 22 minutes, and now you've got to figure out what's going on. A way to break past this time loop. The 22 minutes of discovery, or 22 minutes of mystery. But I'd say it's rather a lifetime in 22 minutes. The player was meant to fail in Outer Wilds. Their ship is made of patchwork, shoddily put together, ready to fall apart at any moment. Its structure is made out of wood while simultaneously housing combustible fuel. It's a match made in heaven for fires. And they started their scientific journey exactly 22 minutes before the death of their solar system. What could they have even expected to find? It's impossible to stop a star from going supernova. Not to mention, the history of their species is a drop of water compared to the Nomai's existence. Comparatively, their civilization is an adult, while the player's is a fetus. Everything should not have worked out. Yet, much to the player's convenience, they managed to accidentally enter a time loop, thanks to the civilization they were studying. A stroke of luck out of all theoretical multiverses, they interacted with the statue exactly how they did and when they did. Now what? It feels as though the universe is out to get the player, and they're off to a poor start. The ship's autopilot flew into the sun twice. But the player doesn't get discouraged. They start looking, turning over every rock, hoping to glean any information about this civilization. And much to their credit, they do, learning of the Nomai's technological advances. The Nomai that have managed to travel to solar systems. They've harnessed both black and white holes. They've managed to chart pilgrimages to a quantum moon. They've managed to utilize the power of tornadoes and even recover, if not thrive, from the incident that almost wiped their clan. But to what end? The Nomai were never able to find the eye. They were never able to achieve their goal. The very reason why they even came to the Outer Wild solar system. they were just suddenly wiped out by a stroke of misfortune, once thriving gone in a snap of a finger. Is the universe cruel? Is everything not supposed to work out? And if they weren't able to achieve their goals with such advancements, what can the player even hope to achieve?
Honestly, looking back on it now, did it even matter? All the fun I had outrunning those fishes, charting the quantum pilgrimage, roasting marshmallows, listening to that tune, all of it's gone. I never saved anyone. Chert, Feldspar, Riebeck, Esker, Hornfels, all of them died. Everything died. And nothing worked out. Chert regrets choosing to update the star map. Esker is slowly forgotten on the Adel Rock. Rivik never gets to learn about the Nomai, and the player's journey has just begun. Was there ever any point at all?
Maybe. Maybe not. Why do you worry about a future that doesn't exist? A future where no one exists? Why do you worry about something you can't alter? Have you ever thought about how strange all of it is sometimes? The universe is under no condition to make sense to us, is it? It simply is, and we are. I remember a day where I woke up with pretty bad bowel movements. And later, the same day, I fell and slipped on ice pretty hard. It was probably not one of my happiest days in recent memories. I also remember a time where I would wake up and end up wasting my days away, barely living, just mindlessly consuming, numbing my brain. Probably not my most joyful of times either. And honestly, it's hard. I'm the only one that knows how I feel, and you're the only one that knows how you feel. It's an echo chamber. It feels as though sometimes I'm the only one with the problem. Yet, the world still spins. The stars are ever effervescent in the night sky. The world, the universe is indifferent to it all. The universe truly is, and we are. The word is refers to present tense. The universe is a constant. It's in an unchanging path. We are indicates a collective development. I am separate from the universe. Although subject to its whims, I can alter the way I react to it. I don't ever change or wrangle the universe to fit my needs, but I can grapple with my perception. I learn to go with the flow, accepting it for what it is. Because that's the only way I can seek closure, and closure is a way of working things out for myself. Outer Wilds is about the trivial flowing sand grains, the monolithic and wondrous trees, the seemingly random yet predictable quantum rocks. The exhilaration the first time I floated across the surface of the sun between that station. It's about getting restless when getting out of the ship in the dark bramble, the irksome feeling of the strangers. It's about what it meant to the player. That's just how it is. The universe is, and we are. Doesn't matter if things don't work out in the most literal sense. Sure, the Hearthians get eradicated, and the universe as you know it disappears. Everything that matters no longer exists, but the universe is indifferent to all of it. It's unchanging. It won't bend to anyone's will because they wished for it. It has a trajectory, and it will solely follow that path. The player would be insane to think they could stop the heat death of the universe. There's no way they could have stopped the entropy. There's just no longer any energy left to put back into the Outer Wild system. Everything's already set on the path of dissipation. So, why bother? No, like, truly, why bother worrying about it? It's not like agonizing over it will change its course. You know it'll happen anyways. So it shouldn't even be the object of your focus. Everything's still okay. Everything's still normal in that 22 minutes. Only your perception has changed. Yet, why should being aware of the fact alter your decisions? Had you not known about your untimely end, you would have gone about living your life normally. You know, as humans, we're born on this planet knowing death is a guarantee. I know it's morbid, but it's also the truth. Yet we still decide to exist in spite of it all, knowing that given a couple of generations, our existence will have already been scattered. Nothing we achieve in our lifetime will be meaningful in the history of the universe. But we'll persevere, because it's worth living. It gets rough, it'll spit in your face. It's gonna be a prick, and most definitely an indifferent prick. But that's what makes it all worth it. That's what makes it so much more earned. It's those small victories that make it all feel like it worked out. In Outer Wilds, I end up flying further than Feldspar ever does. I end up discovering way more than any Hearthian. I end up observing the eye, a feat even the Nomai have failed to achieve. I could have nothing, but I don't. I'd say things worked out way better than expected. I've experienced a lifetime over the course of a looping 22 minutes. Probably lived more than any being within the universe. making a multitude of discoveries, and regardless how small or large those achievements were, they meant something to me, and at the end of the day, I'm the only one who knows its worth. I've come to love the Outer Wilds solar system, so it doesn't always matter if things don't work out in the literal sense. So long as it was meaningful to you, then it worked out for you. And regardless if things did or didn't work out literally, it may not have been your species, but at least life continues. Appreciate it. Everything's alright.